Alright, so this is our final movement of the leg day. We're going to do a calf extension, whatever, calf raise on the leg press.
And you said it was a single leg?
Yeah, so Hayden was saying that he feels some knee issues when he does his calf extensions like this. So let's diagnose and see what could be doing that.
You go here or you go on the lower?
I'm going on the lower. Yeah. And you don't have to, no. You don't need to lock your knee out.
Okay. I'm not locking.
I actually find that I have a better contraction with a slight bend in my knee. There you go. Let it break. Let it break over all the way. What's up?
No, it feels good.
Feels good, yeah. There's something about those hamstring curls before this. I think when you're contracting that hamstring as hard as you can, the calf is contracted too. And then coming over here and giving it that direct work right after is tremendous. Don't mind me, I'm jamming the sugar.
I know I have no weight, but this feels a lot better. I usually do it with both legs at a time. I don't know, I mean, I've tried locking my knees, I've tried not locking my knees. And I've just had so much issue with doing calf raises.
Well, I'm glad it ain't happening.
I see it.
Yeah. Is it this machine you were using?
I get something like this. Anytime I get the weight like this, like if I do it on a standing machine or from the ground, on the barbell, I've never had any issues.
Yeah, I was thinking that it maybe because you're locking out your knee. Are you always doing it with your foot low?
Not always.
In relation to the pad?
I've tried it different ways.
See that goes next round. Oh. See, I like the slight bend. All right.
Yeah.
I really feel that stretch on the front end too. You know, there's muscle here, and that muscle also needs to grow. Oh, God. Oh my goodness. That is a monster contraction. You're doing it right where you can feel that dimple in the front of the leg. You know, I forget what that muscle's called. They have that silly little machine you can put your foot in. It's a little small device. You put your foot in, you add some weights to it, and you can lift up your foot.
Like a reverse calf raise?
Yeah, like a reverse calf raise to work the front part of the leg.
Freaking feel that.
Oh. But honestly, I feel it right here. Right meow. My prediction is that I was under some extreme duress last week. So we're going to go up by 5 pounds total. From last week, I did 9 to 10 reps, question mark.
Let's just go for that again.
Oh, God, that's nasty. strong right here. You know, right where you want the calf to separate, right where you want that line to be. You know, that's what you see when you look at a good calf, is that spot hanging off the leg. The contraction right here is exactly that. And it is intense. I mean, it's like a little knife going right in. Holy shit, this calf is busted, dog.
Take it easy, man. That was hard. You got 10 on that one?
I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
Tell me how many reps I got in the comments.
I think that last one you were trying to get was 11.
Yeah, well then it was still because I did go for that extra rep, but it wasn't happening. Oh. All right, last set of the workout.
Seat's nice and warm for me.
What's that?
Seat's nice and warm for me.
Oh yeah, I heated it up for you there, bud.
Nice.
It's for your pleasure, comfort.
Oh, this is fucking heavy.
It's fucking heavy. Well, push. There you go. That's one. That wasn't so bad. Fucking awesome. Yeah, two. There we go. Three. There you go. Hold that contraction for a little bit. Now go. That's it. Push. I'm a firm believer that it takes heavy ass weight for the calves. You know?
Walk all day.
Yeah, they're used to volume. You know, that Lee Haney mentality of, oh, the calf is stubborn muscle. You gotta train it 4 days a week. You know, that's so stupid. Nothing that guy said about growing muscle tissue was logical at any point. None of it backed by science. Just absolute foolishness. But hey, you got 8 Olympias, you can say whatever you want. You know, dude was an ambassador to bodybuilding on ESPN. Can you believe that? But he sure did retire when Dorian Gage stepped up. He didn't want to compete against Dorian. Get a full contraction. Come on, full contraction. That's it, brother. I think he got a pumping now. I think it looks a little wider right there.
Really? He was on ESPN.
No such thing as a stubborn muscle.
I need to do this leg first. I keep doing my left leg first.
Well, I started on the weak leg.
I know. I need to do my right leg first.
That goes back to our conversation earlier, you know, about balance. I think starting, if you got a lagging body part period, whether it's one side or the other, or just in general, you know, put that movement first in your workout day. You can develop the most focus and intention to it. You have the most energy of the entire workout. You know, put it first, prioritize it. Back to what I was saying earlier, you know, it isn't going to grow under different circumstances than the rest of your body. You don't treat it different. You don't add more volume to it. You figure out how to get a better contraction with it. You prioritize it. check off the boxes, man. Train it to failure, involuntary cessation of the implement, and adequate rest and frequency. It'll grow. My calves blew up doing one set of barbell calf raises from the floor. Not even past, flat. I wasn't doing it off a box or anything, just straight up off the floor. One set every 10 to 14 days. That's all I needed. Yeah? Yeah, is it good? Is it good? Come on, hit it again. Let's go, baby, come on. One more after that. I can see your calf separate. Oh, yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. Right there, right there. I've been watching this dude's legs grow throughout the workout. The one set of quads, I saw the sweep change dramatically. I watched your calves get separation in lines in them. Just something about that heavy duty system, Well,
Just one set each.
4-set workout.
We weren't in here fucking screaming every set.
I'll be screaming.
Well, not every fucking set, Like 4 sets of just going all out on each workout.
Yeah, well, and we both know now that there aren't 4 sets of just going all out.
Nope.
You can holler all you want that you're lying to yourself. Because if you could do that set 4 times, nah, man, there was you didn't dig into the reserve capacity. No adaptation was forced. Maybe on the last set, you did something. Check up my bird legs. All right, I guess. This is an area I want to bring up.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, man.
The size is there.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I really feel like they came up this offseason without getting back on cycle and all that. They just improved. Because the system works. If the numbers are going up, things are changing. I was on a little lower than what I should be on TRT for a little while, but then I boosted it up to a modified TRT, so like 250 milligrams of test a week with 100 milligrams of Primarch as just extra androgens, so I don't need to take an aromatase inhibitor or anything like that. Just kind of keeps the estrogen side effects at bay, but it allows the estrogen in my body to be high. And this is something for you viewers out there, guys who are enhanced. Estrogen is super important. It's super important for your health. One of the worst things you can do for your body is to crush your estrogen. It is super important for your brain protection, heart protection, other organs. Key factor in libido, your nerves, your nervous system. Estrogen is a protective hormone. It's like lubricant for the whole body.
It's the same way the other way around, though, right?
Say again?
Like, it's the same way the other way around. Like, testosterone is important in females.
Yeah, testosterone is important in females. Most females, when they get on hormone replacement, they take testosterone, just like a man does. Testosterone in a woman can dramatically improve the quality of your life. This is something I learned working with females as clients, is that the menstrual cycle, that 28-day cycle, during ovulation time, when a woman feels her best, looks her best, and performs her best, her testosterone's her highest, right? It's when her prolactin goes up that she gets bloated and feels shitty and her attitude's bad. And that's why I don't use nandrolone anymore. Because NPP would drive those hormones up.
Use what?
Nandrolone. So like NPP or nandrolone, NPP is a short-acting DECA. And that's the reason I don't take nandrolones anymore. Because I didn't notice this until I stopped using them, but they definitely affect your headspace. That's all interesting, anecdotes to add to the whole equation. But back to what I was saying is, don't crush your estrogen. And one might argue, well, dude, you're just taking more gear. Well, what I'm doing is I'm using something that's less detrimental on my blood markers than taking the aromatase inhibitor. Because something like Arimidex or Nolvadex is still going to beat the shit out of your lipid profile. And it's going to put a lot more stress on your body. Not to mention, if you take too much and you're unaware, that crushed estrogen is also going to be bad for you. One thing I didn't say that estrogen was super important for, and it is that muscle growth. You can't grow muscle without estrogen present in your body. If anything, consider this, guys. The drugs that are said to make you the biggest are the ones that heavily convert to estrogen. Guys love taking D-ball because they feel like they grow. Well, they do put on a lot of water weight, but they're stupid strong and they feel euphoric. That's because of that stupid heavy estrogen conversion. In the presence of a bunch of testosterone. So yeah, you can grow a lot. You will grow a lot with estrogen present. So you can keep it, at your physiological level or a little above, but don't crush it. And if you can negate the side effects of it by increasing your androgen load, then that's better. So you wouldn't just take more testosterone, because testosterone is going to convert to estrogen. So you want to use something that doesn't convert to estrogen. Masteron is great, especially for masking other sides, sexual dysfunction sides that are associated with estrogen being too high. So you have receptors in your penis, you have receptors in your nipples for estrogen. Masteron binds to those receptors. So a guy, if his estrogen's a little too high, or his progesterone or prolactin, whichever one it is you'll get a little numbness in the head of your dick. Like you're not as sensitive when you're having sex. So it'll be harder to ejaculate, harder to climax. This is a lot of stuff that guys come to me and ask me about. So a little bit of Masteron will bind to those receptors and alleviate the problem. You didn't crush your estrogen, you just bound those receptor sites to alleviate that symptom. But you can't use testosterone. You can't just take more testosterone. You need to use something that doesn't convert. Primobolan, they say it converts to some, but for myself, anecdotally, the androgen load that it gives me is just a benefit. I haven't noticed any other extra conversion from it. Matter of fact, my skin is the best it's ever been. My mental well-being is better. I say that because my head is a freaking mess with these two toddlers running around and other stresses in life. But all things considered, I can tell that I just feel better in general doing things this way. So that's some insight into what I'm doing as far as protocols and stuff like that. Soon, I will be doing a little blast of something. I'm thinking of doing something short for 6 weeks. Just get nasty for 6 weeks and do like a shoot or something. I'm not going to do anything extensive because I want to, when I pick out the next show I'm going to compete in, I'm going to do a more extended cycle. So it'll be something like 20, 24 weeks, or maybe 16 to 22, 24 weeks, where I'll have a phase focused on growth, and then taper off into more androgenic exotic drugs as physique agents leading into a contest prep. So right now, I just want to scratch the itch, get saucy, get veiny, get hard, make those androgen sensitive sites like the biceps and the traps and the shoulders, get that pop. Just been a while now. Anyway, I gotta go. Peace out, guys. Great leg day. We crushed it. Crush your workouts.